These are the stories
My little girl, she's changing lives just by being herself.
of organizations and people making a difference.
When you first tell someone about adaptive wheelchair boxing, it doesn't sound real.
And empowering others
It saved my life. It saved my life.
across Canada
I scored my first goal in my first blind hockey game.
in our community.
Good morning, MusGo Rider Patty speaking. Hi Drew, how are you? Good, I'm good. What can I do for you? Okay, I have a gentleman going on Friday at 10 o'clock and 11:45 going back home. Did you want to jump in with him? Yeah. Okay, all right, I'll put you in with him. Take care.
I'm Patty Rupert. I'm the dispatcher here at MusGo Rider. I take care of booking all the rides. I look after our fleet, our vehicles, and I'm a fill-in driver as well.
This morning, Patty is operating the phone lines at MusGo Rider, a service offering reliable, safe, and affordable transportation for the Eastern Shore communities in Nova Scotia.
A lot of people call first for information, so they'll ask, how much it costs, so I'll go through that with them. We have a low-income grant as well for our clients. They can apply for this grant and half of it will be charged back to us under the government program we have. So a ride into Dartmouth would be half the cost for them for medical, or once a week they can take a grocery trip and we'll discount that ride half for them as well.
My name is Alan McGraw, and I've been driving for MusGo for almost 7 years now. We deal with a lot of vulnerable and aging, an aging demographic. So we're there for people when they need us.
It's really important that we're helping people, and we're recognized by the government now as an essential service. My name is Jessie Greeno. As Executive Director, I'm the only manager at the organization. I do HR, I do the finances, I do a lot of grant writing. I also partner with other organizations in government and our funders. We have 7 vehicles right now. 2 are electric, 2 are hybrid, and the rest are gas, which we're hoping to replace soon with either electric or hybrid. And 2 are wheelchair accessible. It's a great service as a client. My son has an intellectual disability, and so he's not able to drive, and he works 3 days a week within community. And so they come to the door and pick him up, and he loves it. He loves all the drivers. They drive him to work, and then they pick him up at the end of the day and take him home. So it gives him independence. In a rural community, if you don't have transportation and you can't drive, it's really hard to live in a rural community.
A lot of people out here just don't drive, or they're not comfortable leaving the area, so a lot of them will come park in our parking lot and hop a ride from here into town. So mostly medical, mostly seniors. They're country roads. You could go 10, 15 minutes down one road off the highway. Senior citizen can't walk that. Or a person with disabilities, they can't do that. So we do door-to-door service. And our drivers are all trained. They help them in and out of the house. We'll help them down to the car. We help them get settled in the car if they need help. We fold up their walkers. We do wheelchair clients as well. We have drivers that are wheelchair trained. If they have a service dog, we will take a service dog. Anybody and anyone can ride with us. So we just fill the gap where there's no transportation.
Send our drivers on, of course, first aid, CPR training, and also mental health first aid training. And most of the drivers here now have non-violent crisis intervention training, and we have to train them on wheelchair loading and offloading. And we also do something called empathic listening training, just to teach them the proper way to listen to clients.
I'd already done group work in mental health, so I already knew about facilitating. Oftentimes in the van, if I'm riding with a couple of clients, it's a bit like facilitating. I just ask questions and try to get people to talk and be comfortable and to really enjoy the experience. A van is a wonderful place for people to just talk and feel like they're safe, and maybe they want to tell me something. You know, this is a confidential space. Maybe there's something they want to say, and oftentimes they do. People sometimes are going to appointments, medical appointments that are sometimes life-changing. And you know, if somebody wants to talk about that, well, here's the space for it. I'm seeing the same people and I'm following their story, and people often will talk to me, and you know, as you get older, there's often fewer people in your life, so maybe I'm the one guy who's around that's there to talk to.
My son's not able to drive and will never be able to drive, so this is his way of being independent, is using a service. And it's a very trusting service because our drivers are all screened and well trained. So I feel comfortable with him driving with any of our drivers.
Today, Alan is transporting Jesse's son Cole to his job.
Hey Cole, buddy.
How you going? Doing good.
You doing all right?
Yeah.
That's good, man. Another big day?
Yeah.
That's kind of how the gauge I use when I hire drivers. Do I feel comfortable with them driving my son around?
Y'all ready for the Homer hardware this morning, Cole?
Yeah.
Are you?
Yeah.
You still out in the yard, Cole?
Yeah.
Yeah?
But we're not that busy out in the yard.
It's very important to me. Our drivers here, often, we don't know what we would do without you. We just don't know how we get where we need to go. So we know how important it is to our community to have the service.
And we're here.
Yeah, we'll just ease her in here. Put on the four-ways like we own the place, hey, Cole?
Yep.
All right.
See
All
ya.
right, Cole, buddy. You have a good day.
You too.
You working too hard.
I won't be. Say hi to everybody.
I will.
Our community will return after the break. We now return to our community. MusGo Rider offers its services all over the eastern shore of Nova Scotia. But for many clients, it's the added social element of these rides that makes the biggest difference.
My name is Sue Leahy. I'm a driver here at MusGo Rider here in Porters Lake. Drive people around the community, take them for groceries, medical appointments, have wonderful conversations with them. A lot of them really are senior citizens, so they don't get out of their house much except for when we're able to take them for a ride, and sometimes that's the only social life that some of them may even have. So we try and be there for them as well. It's a social aspect with all the different individuals that we drive, and because they come from all different walks of life, and we have wonderful conversations.
Think about hiring a driver when I interview, it's mostly about personality, because they have to be a special type of person to be in a vehicle with people that are often going to medical appointments, hearing bad news, communicating with our people with intellectual disability that we transport daily. They just have to be special type of people, and we're lucky to have all special type of people working here right now. Yeah, very lucky. We have a great team.
Hey, Sue. Hey, Christine, how you doing?
Good.
That's good. Have a good day at work, did we?
I had a lovely day.
Oh, that's great. Looking forward to the weekend?
I am. MusGo Rider has helped me out with getting me to work and getting me home on several occasions.
Ah.
It's quite affordable.
It is. It is.
And these days we all need affordable.
Oh, indeed.
Yes, I don't ever feel like I'm going to be abandoned when I have MusGo Rider
Oh, that's
out
good.
there.
Yes. No, that's good. And You know, the people, there's so many people, they're so different, and it's amazing, right? How many different personalities, and when you're dealing with people like this, you learn that.
Yep.
You get into your senior years, you think you're in your golden years, but I don't know what's golden about those senior years.
Not a lot.
No, I know. I joke about that all the time now with people. You develop a relationship with everyone, right?
Yeah, you do.
You really do, indeed.
I was talking to Alan one day, and he was saying, you know, that some of these people who he drives, he said, you know, they're going for doctor's appointments, and you know, it may be the end of their life coming.
Yeah, it does.
And he said sometimes they just want somebody to talk to.
Exactly. And I do experience that, and I've had some of them tell me that Alan is very good to talk to as well.
I often encourage people to talk about things like that. It's almost a joy to them. They seem to they just seem to really like it that I'm interested. I feel there's a lot of people who definitely not heard, and I like to be the guy who hears them.
This is the best job I've had in my life. We really enjoy this, you know, and the people that we help out in the community every day.
Yes, Jessie and her crew are excellent.
Oh yeah.
They're excellent to deal with. They're good people. Their drivers care about the people they drive.
Oh, indeed. Yes. All right, take care there.
You have a nice afternoon.
I shall.
Back in the office, the staff will be a support network for one another when the conversations in the vehicles may have been difficult.
Sometimes clients can tell you stuff that is very hard to handle. We've had clients come out of appointments and said, oh, I've just been diagnosed with what and I got 6 months to live. And you know, our driver's the first person to hear this. And sometimes we know the client, and we know the clients come home and they're going to be by themselves. So our drivers are the right personality and also have the training to recognize that this client needs to talk. And it's hard on the driver too, because you know, they know. So when they come back to the office, they know that they can talk to another driver or myself or Patty and just kind of help with the processing of that.
We support one another, and that's very important to us, you know, and especially if someone has a bad experience out there. With clients being elderly, it's possible that one will die or something, and so some driver may take that a little more difficult than another driver, and so we talk about those kind of things if it happens.
And you're also a trained minister, so you have the training to support people.
Exactly, and that's my thing.
Well, that's what we're here for, to help people. We bring independence back to seniors so they can book us. Independence for seniors.
Yeah.
Our community will return after the break. We now return to our community. The Eastern Shore is a rugged area of the province of Nova Scotia with wildlife and nature on its doorstep. While it has a growing population, many medical services people need access to are in Halifax and Dartmouth. MusGo Rider fills this increasing need in the community.
We're probably one of the fastest growing communities in Nova Scotia. So we're getting new clients all the time, and we're really struggling with our capacity because of the growing community. And it's an interesting community because we have such different demographics. We have the fishing communities, we have the commuters, and we don't really have a town center like a lot of the rural transits have. The services tend to be mostly in Halifax, Dartmouth. So we take a lot of people to medical appointments in Halifax, Dartmouth.
Today, Lynn Gates is driving the Carter family to a medical appointment in Dartmouth.
Hi, Mrs. Carter. Long time no see.
Yeah.
How are you doing? Good to see you. We made it through the winter.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Honest to God, you're looking well.
Not too bad.
Not too bad. That's good.
Yeah.
You should see me try to hold on to her going down that ramp. You okay there, Bill?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you come around this side, and I'm going to put that step a little closer.
Yeah,
okay?
that's what I was gonna say. Yeah.
Yeah. Like that.
That thing.
The handle right there. You just step on this.
Yeah, I know.
Okay. Perfect.
Oh yes, I got plenty of room. Yeah. Oh yes.
Okay, very
I got
good.
plenty of room, yeah.
So, where are we going? I know it's Baker Drive.
We're going to the hearing place, right up on the top of the hill there would be on your left.
Okay.
Yeah.
We got you. There you go.
We also drive 9 individuals to Dartmouth Adult Service Center. It's a social enterprise that provides employment for people with intellectual disabilities.
Driver Ronnie Murphy shuttles the Dartmouth Adult Service Center clients back and forth daily and knows their routines well.
Did you guys have a good day?
Yes, we did.
Yeah?
Yep.
Nice. Your new TV working out good?
Yep.
Still good?
Hey, my mom's home.
Hey. Not too often she's home this time of day.
Yes, she does.
There's Barkley.
Yep. Boy.
He's jumping all over the couch.
Yeah, he does.
He
Yeah,
does.
always does.
Does he? Oh. Don't forget to get your trunk.
Yep.
Yep. You want to jump up, Andrew?
As these communities continue to grow, MusGo Rider hopes to grow with them. By expanding its fleet, MusGo could support all community members who need affordable transportation and assistance.
We really need more drivers and vehicles because at this point right now, we're typically turning down between 15 and 20 drives a week for medical appointments at this time. So we really don't have the capacity, but we are not able to grow because we don't have the funding. Often I'm thinking about grant proposals. When I'm out for hikes, I'm thinking about how I'm going to present them.
Some more funding from the government would definitely help us out. A couple more drivers would definitely keep us rolling at an easier pace. I say no to a lot of people trying to book right now because we just don't have the capacity for them.
At the end of the day, it's the support and communication with clients that MusGo Rider staff take pride in, and the support they have for each other when the job gets tough.
Because of the clientele we drive, we take a lot of people to cancer treatments, we take people to dialysis. We often lose clients. I know we lost a client just on the weekend that we drove for 3 years, 3 days a week, and that was hard on our drivers. We lose quite a few clients each year. Yeah, we talk about it. We talk about a lot of different things. We have a very supportive group. Very open, always talking.
We're very supportive of one another, and like I say, we help each other during difficult times. And if someone is sick or anything like that, we'll do what we can to help that person as well. Support them, talk to them, be there for them.
I may take a dialysis client to an appointment that they don't want to face, and I try to leave them with a smile and talk about being there a little early for them, and I'll be waiting for you. And sometimes I'll just go for a walk. If you're doing long days and you can go for a little walk, it keeps you brighter and it makes you a safer driver. I want to be there for them when they get out of there. I realize the importance of that. It's got to be hard, to face that every day. I find this job is an honor, just to be that guy who's out there helping people.
I work with a great team, the best team ever, and we know how important it is to our community to have the service. So in that way, yeah, it's very important to me.
At the end of the day, it's very rewarding because without MusGo, I really don't know how these clients would get to their medical appointments or their groceries or whatever they need to do. Best job I ever had.
Producer, Lynn Matheson. Creative producer, Amy Grace. Director, Lynn Matheson. Writers, Lynn Matheson, Brendan Wilson. Director of Photography, Scott Barrington. Drone operator, Jeremy Lai. Post-production, Brendan Wilson. Special thanks, MusGo Rider staff and clients, Access CBC, Nick Maloney, Jeff Harrop, Rachel Bauer. Narrator, Mark Phoenix. Graphics, Andrew Antonello. Integrated Described Video Consultant, Ron Rickford. Supervising Producer, Jennifer Johnson. Content Development Specialist, Karen McGee. Director, Programming, Lizanne Gagne. Director, Content Development and Production, Kara Nye. Vice President, Content Development and Operations, John Melville. President and CEO, David Arrington. Copyright 2024, Accessible Media Inc.
An AMI original production.